Hi students, today we are going to learn about the topic estimating sum, difference and the product. First we take estimating sum. I will explain with the help of some example. First example, estimate the number 5290 plus 7384. So we take the first number, that is 5290. Then these two numbers, both the numbers are 1000 based numbers. So we take the first number 5290. We know that 5290 lies between 5000 and 6000. Then we take the number 290. We know that 1 to 490 is rounded down to the 1 to 499 is rounded down to the first number, and 501 to 999 rounded up to the second number. In this case, our first number is 290. So it belonging to rounded down to the first number, that is 5290 is rounded down to 5000. Then next our number is 7384. Then 7384 is lies between 7000 and 8000. Next we take the three numbers, that is 384. Then 384 is rounded down to first number. So 7384 is rounded down to 7000. So our number 5290 is 5000 and 7384 is 7000. So we write the question 5290 plus 7384 equal. In the place of 5290 we get the number 5000. Then in the place of 7384 we get the number 7000. Then we adding this number, that is 7000 plus 5000. Then 7 plus 5 equal 12. Then we got the answer 12,000. First example, consider the number 5290 plus 7384. Then take the first number 5290. We know that 5290 lies between 5000 and 6000. Then we take the number 290. Then 290 is belonging to down category. That is, these numbers are rounded down to 5000. Therefore, 5290 is rounded down to 5000. Our second number is 7384. 7384 is lies between 7000 and 8000. Next we take the number 384. Then 384 is down category. So 7384 is rounded down to 7000. Next we write the question, that is 5290 plus 7384. In the place of 5290, now we get the number 5000. So we write 5000 plus 7384. Now we get 7000. Then write 7000. Therefore 5000 plus 7000 equal 12,000. Then we get the answer. Second example, 730 plus 296. Both the numbers are nearest 100. Then first we write the number 730. We know that 730 lies between 700 and 800. Then we take the two numbers, that is 30. In this section, 1 to 49 is rounded down to the first number, and 51 to 99 is rounded up to the second number. 51 to 99 is rounded up to the second number. So our number is 30. So 30 is rounded down to 700 and 30 is rounded down to 700. Therefore, 730 is rounded down to 700. Our next number is 296. Then we know that 296 is lies between 200 and 300. Then we take the numbers 96. Then 96 is rounded up or down. 96 is rounded up to second number. That is 296 is rounded up to 300. Okay. Therefore, 296 is rounded up to 300. Therefore, 730 plus 296 equal. In the place of 732, we get the answer 700 plus 296. Now we get 300. So 700 plus 300 equal 1000. Once more, our question is 730 plus 296. First number is 730. We know that 730 is lies between 700 and 800. Then we take the number 30. The number 30 is rounded down to the first number. So 730 is rounded down to 700. Next our number is 296. 296 is lies between 200 and 300. Then we take the number 96. Then 96 is rounded up to the next number. That is 96 is rounded up to 296 is rounded up to 300. Then write the question 730 plus 296. The place of 730, now we get 700 plus 296, now we get 300. Therefore, 700 plus 300 equal 1000. Okay. Our next heading is find the difference. Consider the example 680 minus 370. First number is 680. The number 680 is lies between 600 and 700. Next we take the number 80. Then 1 to 49 is rounded down to first number. Then 51 to 99 is rounded up to the second number. Here our number is 80. So 80 belongs to 51 to 99. So this number is rounded up to 700. That is 680 is rounded up to 700. Our next number is 370. Then 370 is lies between 300 and 400. Next we take the number 70. Then 70 is belonging to 51 to 99 category. So it is rounded up to the next number. That is 370 is rounded up to 400. Therefore 370 is rounded up to 400. Then our number is 680 minus 370. The place of 680, now we get the number 700. Then 700 minus 370 is rounded up to 400. So write 400. Therefore 700 minus 400 equal 300. Once more, our question is 600 minus 370. We know that 680 is lies between 600 and 700. Next we take the number 80. 80 is rounded up to the next number. So 680 is rounded up to 700. The next number is 370. We know that 370 is lies between 300 and 400. Next we take the number 70. We know that 70 is rounded up to the next number. Therefore 370 is rounded up to 400. Then write the question 680 minus 370. In the place of 680 we get the number 700 minus 370. Now we get the number 400. So write 400. Therefore 700 minus 400 equal 300. Okay. Next example, consider the number 5663 minus 2724. Then we know that 5663 is lies between 5000 and 6000. Next we take the number 663. Then we know that 1 to 499 is rounded down to the first number, and 501 to 999 is rounded up to the second number. In this number, here our number is 663. So 663 is rounded up to the next number. Therefore 5663 is rounded up to 6000. So 5663 is rounded up to 6000. Next our number is 2724. These numbers lies between 2000 and 3000. Next we take the number 724. Then 724 is rounded up to the next number. So 2724 is rounded up to 3000. So write 2724 is rounded up to 3000. Next we write the question 5663 minus 2724 equal. In the place of 5663 we get the number 6000. Then 6000 minus 2724 is rounded up to 3000. Then write 3000. Therefore 6000 minus 3000 equal 3000. Then we get the estimating difference equal. Estimating difference of the numbers 5663 minus 2724 is 3000. Okay. Once more, the given number is 5663 minus 2724. Then 5663 is lies between 5000 and 6000. Next we take the number 663. We know that 663 is rounded up to next number. So 5662 is rounded up to 6000. Our next number is 2724. This number lies between 2000 and 3000. Next we take the number 724. We know that 724 is rounded up to next number. Therefore 2724 is rounded up to 3000. Therefore 5663 minus 2724 equal 5663. Now we get the number 6000. Then 6000 minus, in the place of 2724 we get the number 3000. Therefore minus 3000. So 6000 minus 3000 equal 3000. Our first question is 578 multiply 161. Then we take the first number 578. Then 578 is lies between 500 and 600. Next we take the number 78. Then we know that 1 to 49 is rounded down. 51 to 99 is rounded up. So our number is 78. Therefore 78 is rounded up to the next number. That is 578 is rounded up to 600. So 578 is rounded up to 600. Then our next number is 161. We know that this number is lies between 100 and 200. Next we take the number 61. Then 61 belonging to 51 to 99 is rounded up to next number. So our number is 61. Therefore 61 is rounded up to the next number. So 161 is rounded up to 200. That is 161 is rounded up to 200. Therefore our question is 578 multiply 161. The place of 578, now we get the number 600. Then 161 is rounded up to 200. Then write 200. Then we multiply the numbers only, that is 6 and 2. 6 2s are 12. Then write the number 12. And how many zeros there? Here 2 0. Then here also 2 0. Then put both zeros. Then we got the answer 1,20,000. Once more. Consider the number 578 multiply 161. We know that 578 is lies between 500 and 600. Then 78. Take the number 78. Then 78 is rounded up to the next number. Therefore 578 is rounded up to 600. The next number is 161. 161 is lies between 100 and 200. Then we take the number 61. Then 61, we know that 61 is rounded up to the next number. Therefore, 161 is rounded up to 200. Then write the question 578 multiply 161. In the place of 578, now we get the answer 600. So, 600 multiply 161 is rounded up to 200. Then multiply 200. Therefore, 600 multiply 200. First, we write the numbers only. That is 6 and 2. We know that 6 2s are 12. Then write the 12. Then here 2 0. Then we write 2 0 here. Here also 2 0. Then we write 2 0 here. So we get the number as 1,20,000. Okay. Then our second example. Consider number 1291 multiply 3592. Then our first number 1291. 1291 is lies between 1000 and 2000. Next we take the number 291. We know that 1 to 499 is rounded down to the first number. Here our number is 291. Therefore 291 is rounded down to the first number. That is 1291 is rounded down to 1000. Then our next number is 3592. These numbers are lies between 3000 and 4000. Next we take the number 592. We know that 592 is rounded up to the next number. Therefore 3592 is rounded up to 4000. 3592 is rounded up to 4000. So write our question 1291 multiply 3592. In the place of 1291 we get the number 1000. 1000 multiply in the place of 3592, now we get the number 4000. So we take the numbers only, that is 1 4s are 4. Then put all zeros. Then we get the answer 40 lakh. Once more, the question is 1291 into 3592. 1291 is lies between 1000 and 2000. We know that 291 is rounded down to the first number. Therefore, 1291 is rounded down to 1000. Next number is 3592. 3592 is lies between 3000 and 4000. Next we take the number 592. We know that 592 is rounded up to the next number. Therefore 3592 is rounded up to 4000. Write our question 1291 into 3592. The place of 1291, now we get the number 1000 multiply 3592. Now we get the number 4000. So multiply this number, then we get the answer. Let us wind up our class. Thank you.